Maybe you should open this one up.
I never know what to say. I usually play off what you say.
But I don't know what to say this time.
I guess it's just going to be silence then.
Dun-dun-dun, dun-dun-dun. Breaking news coming to you from the studios that bring you Greasy Monkey Shows episodes 1 through 4.
Again, we're past 4.
Not in the redo. Don't make me debate you with this again.
Don't make me kill you.
You will try.
If you ever want to see your husband again.
Listen, Hilaria, quotes around Hilaria. No, wait, no. Yeah, because we're not sure if her name's really that or Hillary. She's only sort of Spanish.
We never received any Ancestry.com test, so.
That's right. They must not.
All right, well, we're back for the newest episode of the Greasy Monkey Show. Number 9. All right.
Debatable.
Debatable. How long are we going to be doing this until we get guests on the show?
I don't know. Do you have any idea as to who we should have?
Somebody weird.
Somebody weird. Somebody definitely weird. The weirdest person in the world.
Either somebody weird or somebody who has weird stories.
Yeah. Or interesting stories.
Sure.
But
Anyways,
they're also weird.
They have to be weird. That's the prerequisite. Yeah, so we're back and ready to rock and roll.
Yeah, we're back and better than ever. Don't put a question mark on that. You know we're ready. We're always ready.
So I don't even know what to say, man.
Well, no new developments in my stuff.
Oh, you're just talking about what's been going on
the urinal,
last week.
The urinal stuff.
Oh,
case.
It's just kind of hard right now because there's been a lot of news happening that's not weird, but it's pretty important.
I mean, it's still kind of weird if you think about it.
I guess.
But not in the sense that we like to discuss weird.
So it's just, I feel disheartened to even talk about weird news with something like that going on.
Yeah. It, disheartened's probably the best word to use. So we feel a little embarrassed, a little disgusted by everything.
I was thinking about how Russia's probably sitting back and laughing at us right now.
I would say most countries are not necessarily laughing, but shaking their head at us. I mean, I've seen those people say like, "Oh, don't you know that, the US is just a reality TV show for every other country?" And it kind of is true at this point.
Yeah, like some countries are probably looking over at us and being like, what is going on in America right now?
Yeah. So, hopefully this is the pinnacle and it doesn't get any worse.
Yeah.
But
hopefully.
That might be wishful thinking.
But we're still gonna entertain the people.
We are here.
That's what we're here for.
FYE, for your entertainment, not the store.
I miss FYE.
I know. They used to have one.
Even though it's pretty expensive, the stuff there.
Yeah.
I still like to go and look through the CDs and the DVDs.
Yeah. Yeah, that was always fun. I always enjoyed myself a trip to FYE when it was still around.
Was that this? No. Am I thinking of Sam Goody, the one in Tallahassee?
The one in Tallahassee was definitely Sam Goody. Okay. That one was kind of I don't want to say a poor man's FYE, but it was.
I wouldn't say that either.
Because it was such a smaller store. But yeah, that was like the last fun store at that mall before they started shutting everything down there. So.
Wait, so that's not there anymore?
Nope. It's all a bunch of empty units or empty store units.
It's a ghost town.
It is. So, but I was thinking to myself, so earlier today I was like, as bad as that is, at least I have even though my celebrity news is a little thin this week, I have one of them that is sure to get some laughs.
Well, before today, there was breaking news, the
Yeah.
biggest news in the celebrity world. And I
Yes.
was waiting to hear your take on it. So let's just jump into
Just
that.
jump right into it. All
Yeah.
right. Well, as I'm sure everybody that doesn't live under a rock has heard, a little bit of trouble in paradise for Kim K and Kanye West.
Did you kind of predict this, though? Because you had a story about them last week.
I had a story about them. Not, I don't think it was last week. I thought it was like 2 weeks ago.
No,
No, was it
I
last
don't.
week?
I think it was last
Oh,
week.
maybe it was. Oh, you know what? It was because I was. That's when I was using the table.
Yeah.
Um. Well, I don't want to call myself a prophet, but I'm kind of a prophet, a fortune teller.
Even though the story had nothing to do with what's going on right now.
It led to it. It was the straw that broke the camel's back.
Oh, yeah, maybe Kanye heard your story.
Well, let me get into this. So, our previous Kim K gossip, the one about her begging for people to beg for her money, or to
Right.
begging people to beg her for money.
Uh-huh.
That made the initial crack, but, uh, uh, you know, that's what basically led to them being separated. Um, but that's not where the hot take ends with my
If
takes.
anybody doesn't know, they're going to get a divorce.
Yes. 'Cause right now they're only separated, but I believe the divorce is inevitable.
Yeah.
Um, but most people are saying it's because Kanye's mentally unstable or whatever. But the real truth is this, and this is a bombshell for everybody. There's more to the story. And what's more to the story? It's me. I'm the more of the story.
Wait, what?
All right. Kim K is leaving Kanye West for me. She
Um,
heard last week's Greasy Monkey Show episode and was like, nobody has ever dissed me like you have. And so then she's gonna pursue me. But I'm gonna play hard to get.
have you heard from her? Has she reached out to you?
Yes.
I find
Just
that very hard to believe.
not directly, but like I'm pretty sure she's like been like, geez, who's that guy from Greasy Monkey Show?
So you're just putting it out there that you are the reason that Kim and Kanye broke up
Yes, I believe so.
because Kim is into you because you made fun of her.
Yes. It's like you've seen the movie Ted, where
Yeah.
Ted gets the promotion because nobody's ever talked to the boss that way. Well, nobody's ever talked to Kim that way, and I'm the promotion. So let's just let's just put it that way. So
I'm just trying to, put my thoughts together here.
yeah, I mean, I'm kind of surprised that you're really not doubting this.
I'm just shocked. I don't really know what to say.
Um,
Wait,
congratulations.
are you gonna, marry her?
No. Oh, I'm not gonna actually date her even. I'm gonna
So
reject
usually
her.
it's the other way around, like the person that's unknown on the internet stalks the celebrity.
Right.
But now you're saying the celebrity is going to stalk you.
Yes, is about to start to do that because of last week's episode.
And you're like, no, no,
No,
no,
I'm
Kim.
not going. I'm not
Sorry.
gonna entertain it. I'm not. So don't be surprised if you don't hear about any big news stories involving me and Kim. It's probably gonna be Kim and some other guy, some other schmuck that gets picked up by her.
I'm surprised this hasn't been in the media yet.
Oh yeah, that's how much I've denied it. And I've
So
denied her.
there's the press is reaching out to you.
No, I just know that I'm not going to entertain any ideas of it, so
Well, you are kind of a prophet, so this could be
you never
possible.
know. And think about this. She broke up with Kanye. When she was with Kanye, there was 0% chance that anybody else in the world had a chance. But now that she's single, everybody has a chance. everybody has a 50-50 chance at getting with Kim Kardashian.
Getting with Kanye.
That too, I guess. I mean, it's not.
It's either yes or no.
Yes, you either do or you don't. So.
What if it was the other way around? What if Kanye left Kim for you?
No, that is fat chance. No way.
No. That can't ever happen. I can't have the guy ever come after me.
No way. He just left her because he wanted to get to know me and my hot takes about everything in the news.
So is there anything more to the story? Is that it? You just have this theory that she somehow listened to, well, probably one of the 10 people that listen to that podcast.
Well, all right. Here's the thing. I'm going to come at you with the facts first and follow it up with whatever you want to believe, if it's facts or if it's fiction. All right? Or theory, as you say. Kim and Kanye, boom, done, kaput, capiche?
That's a fact.
All right? So
Yeah.
I've already established my credibility with that, laying down that fact right there.
Right.
So now I'm going to follow it up with this. Kim is going to try to pursue me, and I'm going to say no.
I'm gonna say no.
So that's the big. I mean, it was tough to really connect those dots there for me, but it all made sense once I thought back on what.
This is all in your head, though. What do you mean?
No, are you telling me that I didn't come up with a Kim Kardashian gossip piece last episode? You're gonna call it coincidence?
What do you mean come up with? I thought it was real.
Well, I didn't address it. That she was begging for people that she's begging for the money. What aren't you getting here?
It's hard for me to believe that you just have this hunch that she listened to the show and is into you, and that's the reason why. It's kind of, I don't want to say egotistical.
No, I'm not full of myself at all. Trust me, I know how I rank.
You know your place.
I know my place.
In the bottom 1% of the world.
But in the top 50% of this show. Ooh.
Oh, no. Put a comment if who's in the top 50%.
So, all right. Well, that was the one take.
I mean, that's huge news. I don't think you can top that.
Oh, I can. At least for funny.
Okay.
All right. So, that was the Kim Kanye bombshell news that everybody's all over. And I'm like, you know what?
I'm going to make it about me.
Yeah. So, all right. So, I guess to start off this next segment here, you know who Peppa Pig is, right? Yes? Do you? Do you know who Peppa Pig is?
I do, and I'm a big fan, honestly.
Are you?
Huge fan.
Well, you know, there's a little bit of some trouble that Peppa Pig is causing in the world.
Do you believe Peppa Pig is a real person or animal or whatever?
No, but the creators of Peppa Pig are getting themselves in a little bit of some, you know, hot water here. All right, and they're doing it to prove a point to some other A-list celebrities, namely Cardi B.
Okay.
So Cardi B and Peppa Pig have a beef. All right.
Is it on the show?
No. It's so. All right. Let me tell you what the article says.
You just make it seem like Peppa Pig is like a real thing.
It is I mean, it's a real thing. It's a real show. So, all right. So, 2 days after Christmas, the rapper known as Cardi B, was complaining on Twitter about Peppa Pig, and it all has to do about it appears Cardi B daughters.
Now, does she believe that Peppa Pig is not a made-up character on a TV show? She believes it's an actual
Well,
person.
I'll let you guys be the deciding factor here. I think Cardi B thinks that Peppa Pig is real. So,
Or
it,
did I just guess your story?
I mean, a little bit, but that's not the biggest, funniest part.
Okay.
I have some cold, hard facts here to show that Cardi B is a little insane.
Wait, pause.
Yes.
Dramatic, awkward pause. I have to turn my AC off. Keep the people entertained.
All right. So, what? How to entertain you guys? Since Danny probably won't ever even edit this, I'm so much cooler than Danny. But I'd like you guys to mention in the comments who's cooler, me or Danny. Thanks. And
I
so
swear,
that's
if you
why
talked
Danny is the
one
best.
word or if you talked one word of crap about me, I'm
I
quitting.
I did. I said, and that's why Danny is the editor of this show.
Oh, I'm not editing that out. That's staying in.
I figured as much. So, all right. So as I was saying, Cardi B, her daughter, Culture, that's Culture with a K,
That's
watches.
the daughter's name.
Yes,
I think
Culture
we need to
B.
discuss this a little bit.
Oh, that's old news. So, um, apparently, Culture has been getting her shoes really dirty, and apparently it's because of episodes that she watches from Peppa Pig. So she's been stomping her feet in puddles and ruining her shoes. And Cardi B said, "That shit gets me so tight."
What?
Fucking up her Uggs. Damn you, Peppa Pig. Count your fucking days.
Oh my god.
So she made this threat on Twitter on December 28th.
Count your days.
Count your days. Which means she's gonna kill the pig, but she has to think it's real. And then so this is all because Culture's shoes get dirty and wet and everything. And then it says Peppa did not respond to Cardi's threat, instead sharing clips of her own cheerful family Christmas with her shoes noticeably dry. Maybe a brag?
What? That's what the article says?
Yes. It shows Peppa Pig with dry shoes dancing in front of a Christmas tree.
Do you think that's an actual shot at Cardi B?
um, definitely.
Just flaunting it.
Yeah.
My god. That one, I think that's the most I've ever seen you laugh on the show.
Peppa Pig's Peppa Pig is bragging that she has dry shoes.
Just really sticking it to Cardi B. But did Cardi B ever respond? I'm scared for Peppa Pig.
Just taunting her and her
Because
dirty
Cardi B said, count your days.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. Is have you ever heard of a celebrity actually threaten
A cartoon character.
publicly threaten a cartoon character?
Count your days.
I will repeat. It says the entirety of the tweet is my baby been watching Peppa Pig emoji, and now every time she sees a wet puddle, she wants to stomp on top of it. Frowny face, frowny face. That shit gets me so tight. Fucking up her Uggs. Damn you, Peppa Pig. And then in all caps, count your fucking days. With the cursing emoji after it. So, that's some heavy
Wow.
stuff. And I'm
That
almost
is heavy.
positive that Cardi B thinks that cartoons, maybe not just Peppa Pig, that she thinks all cartoons are real.
Every cartoon
Every
character.
cartoon character.
She believes everything she sees on TV.
Think about it. Maybe she's like, maybe she first got into the celebrity game because she liked how Jessica Rabbit looked. And she's like, you know what? I could do better than that. So she goes out and just does all her crazy stuff and tries to look all crazy and such.
Wait. I'm confused here. Could you repeat that?
No. It was absurd enough while I said it. Um, but I think that maybe she thinks that, all right, maybe not all cartoon characters are real, but maybe select ones.
Especially Peppa Pig.
Oh, especially.
What if she was like, Mickey Mouse knows he's fake as fuck?
Yeah.
But
But Peppa Pig's real, the real deal.
real. Oh man.
And then maybe she goes, Peppa Pig's not only real, but she's a real bitch.
It's a girl? Or
I
is it a
think.
guy?
I think it's a girl. She's wearing like a pink dress. I mean, I know it's 2020, but I'm gonna.
What if she
assume
did a
it's
threat
girl.
like we did? If you want to ever see your dad again or
If
something.
you ever want to see Peppa Pig, if you want to ever see your dad and him not be named Chris P. Bacon, then you.
That's really his name?
No.
Oh.
I was just making a threat for Cardi B that she'll turn Peppa Pig's dad into Bacon.
Chris P. Bacon.
Yes. What if his name is really that? That'd be funny.
It would have to be spelled differently, I feel like bacon with a K or something.
Yes, I would agree. So
Wow.
so that's just some food for thought. It's weird.
I mean, that's actually a weird story, though. That's not even you intervening at all.
I
right?
know that's not me intervening at all, except that I think that maybe she thinks that cartoon characters are real.
I agree. I called that from the start.
You did. You were on top of the game. But I was like, I don't even have to make any part, like any added part to this story to make it.
Yeah, no, that's
funnier or
ridiculous.
weirder. Like,
I love the response by Peppa Pig. Wait, did she reply to the actual tweet with that?
no, I wish she had. It was 2 days before is where it shows the Christmas tree with Peppa Pig dancing or playing with toys, with noticeably dry shoes though. So maybe it was a brag.
That was 2 days before the Cardi B tweet?
Yes.
So how would it be like a taunt at all then?
Well, I don't know.
Well, that's what Cardi B thinks. She doesn't even look at when it was.
Cardi B
how
doesn't
she
look at
thought-
dates. And
She
stuff.
thought it was a pointed attack on her.
Yes, she's like my Uggs that gets me so tight, whatever that means. So yeah, so like I said, not a ton going on in the not a ton notable or noteworthy celebrity events outside of the Kim and Kanye drama. So
That's all you got?
that's all
this
I
week?
got for this week is just
Oh
those
my
two.
god, are you kidding me?
What?
We need at least 3 stories a week.
3?
Yes. This is like a newspaper. There are quotas.
All right. Well, then I guess, I could look into another
No,
thing.
don't do it on the fly.
Oh, I could do it on the fly if you need material.
Now we can move on to my segment because I'm actually prepared.
I was prepared. I had 2 quality stories. But
I would say one of them was quality. The other one was just weird.
what are you going to tell me that it was too weird for the show about weirdness?
You inserting yourself into the Kim K drama.
I didn't insert myself. I inadvertently talked about it last week, and I didn't know the ramifications that were going to come from it.
You didn't know the consequences of your actions.
I didn't.
All right, well, if that's all you got, I don't have much else either, so we're gonna.
This will be a short episode then.
That's all right. People don't even make it to the end anyway.
That's
So.
true. People probably don't even get this far. Although I will say that I do have some friends that listen all the way through. Shout out to Emma.
Yeah, thanks, Emma.
And I believe our other friend Megan, she listens as well.
No, doubt that.
Oh, okay. And we know our usual suspect, Nick.
Nick, I know he is listening. Shout out to Nick.
Yeah. Do we have? I hope we have some or listener comments.
We do have one comment, but we'll get into that later. All right.
Okay. All right.
Let me just suffer through these really bad articles I have today.
Okay.
So, we'll start with this. Police respond to chickens wreaking havoc at New Jersey McDonald's.
Wow. Tell me how they're wreaking havoc, please.
So I live around a bunch of chickens,
Uh-huh.
like on the street all the time. I can't imagine them ever wreaking havoc anywhere.
I don't know. Maybe there's some angry chickens.
Police in New Jersey responded to a McDonald's parking lot where a pair of chickens, only two, wow,
Only two. All right, that makes it sound like this is like a whole flock.
yeah, were reported wreaking havoc and chasing customers. Wait, this doesn't make any sense. The Washington Township Police Department said in a Facebook post that an animal control officer was dispatched on a report of a flock of chickens wreaking havoc at our local McDonald's on Route 31 South. The officer arrived to find two chickens harassing and chasing customers and pecking at car tires.
Harassing, like they are intentionally going out of their way. It's like, imagine just like these two like sleazy guys standing outside, like catcalling people, harassing them like that. But this
They were
one
trying
is
to
just two chickens.
they were trying to sabotage them so they couldn't get away by pecking at the tires too.
That too, like destroy people's cars.
The animal control officer was able to capture the chickens with help from the manager of the McDonald's. The chickens were taken to the Common Sense for Animals shelter, where they were later claimed by their owners.
So was it a flock or was it just two?
Well, the report at first, I guess over the police radio
Right.
said flock of chickens. But the officer arrived to find two chickens harassing and chasing customers and pecking at tires.
It's like, we got a 1080 in progress. A flock of chickens is harassing.
What if it was actually like an insane scene? There's like chickens everywhere.
Like cars are on fire. People
Like the birds, but for chickens.
Yeah. People are running around. People are running around headless instead of chickens running around headless.
What? People are running around headless?
Yeah, based off of what the chickens did to them.
They made sure to do that so that pun could be mentioned, or that whatever.
That analogy,
Yeah.
or flip the script, if you will.
Dude, it's pretty crazy around here. They can jump into the trees, and I'll be walking around at night, and they'll be in the trees, like, making noise, and it's crazy.
My dad had told me something. Was it about the chickens in Ybor? That, like, yeah, they sleep in the trees.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
That's wild. That's just weird, because I would have thought that they would just be kind of like be in a bush or something.
I remember when I first moved here, it scared me. I was like, what is in the tree? It's a chupacabra?
Was it like doing the cockadoo?
No, that's only in the morning.
But like, how did you hear them?
They were just rustling around in the trees.
Oh, just rustling around. Okay.
I was like, what is that?
What is this? It's wreaking havoc. Stop harassing me.
It's chasing and harassing me.
Yeah.
All right, so I mean that was. I just like the wreaking havoc part. For
Right.
That.
I mean, it was weird. Like chickens causing a disturbance. They're disturbing the peace. I don't know if there really is much that has to be done anymore.
Those are the most aggressive chickens I've ever heard of.
Yeah. Imagine if they had guns.
Wait, the chickens, like the deer?
Yeah.
I don't know how a chicken would carry a gun.
Me neither, but I'm glad that they can't.
I'm glad that they can't. They could be hiding in trees with a sniper rifle.
My gosh. Can you imagine they have a whole sniper rifle?
I bet Cardi B would believe that.
I'd be like, I'm not going to be that McDonald's McChicken or a chicken nugget. They shoot the person that just ordered a 8-piece.
Wow, they're really seeking revenge here.
They are.
One specific McDonald's.
They're like, somebody needs to answer for all
Somebody
of
needs
this.
to, yeah. Alright, let's move on to this one. Escaped hamster braves freezing temperatures to get to candy store.
Okay. Lay it on me. What's the haps with this one?
What
A
do you
ham-
think happened? Let's hear your first reaction to that.
I mean, the way that the thing sounds, it makes it seem like this thing was just gonna had a mission and it was gonna go across this long, cold road all the way down to a town center where there's a candy store.
This sounds like a kids movie or something.
Yeah.
That was his destiny or his life's mission was to get to the candy store.
Okay. Maybe he saw it. Maybe his owners were watching a kids movie that happens, and he was like,
Maybe
you
his
know what?
owners were watching Willy Wonka.
Yeah. And he's like, you know what? I could do
Hamster.
better than that. I could be that guy.
It could be Willy Wonka.
Yeah.
All right, let's continue. Animal rescuers in Scotland are searching for the owners of an escaped hamster that braved sub-freezing temperatures to make its way to a candy store. They said the hamster was caught on CCTV footage clinging to a person who entered the Poundland candy shop in Glasgow on New Year's Eve.
Clinging to a person. So, like, if this person is not the owner, this hamster latched on out in the parking lot and, like, was doing, like, some Mission Impossible stuff by, like, clinging onto the side.
A covert mission.
Like, it probably has, like, some of those, automatic doors,
Right.
and it couldn't quite get the sensor to go off.
Yeah, yeah.
So it's like, now's my chance. Like in Toy Story. So it goes up and clings on. He's like, all right, I'm in. Willy Wonka is going down.
The hamster jumped off the apparently unaware shopper inside the store.
The guy's just going about his day whistling. Huh? What was that? It like doesn't see anything. Huh? It just shrugs.
It's like, I thought I had an itch on my back or something.
I thought I had an itch on my back. So I looked at it instead of just reach back to scratch.
The hamster was soon captured and turned over to the SPCA. They said the hamster is in good health despite its journey through the streets and temperatures that reached as low as 5 degrees.
Wow. That's pretty cold.
We've named the little adrenaline junkie Tom Cruise for now, given his Mission Impossible-esque attempt to get some treats from Poundland.
So, all right. So, how did they know that this thing was in there at that time? Like, they would have had to have been watching the CCTV and then saw it all happen. Like, why else would they? Like, did they?
Well,
Unless
they
just
probably
happened to
found the
it.
hamster, and maybe they went back and watched the
Maybe.
footage because how else would the hamster get in?
I don't know. Maybe there was like a vent or like a hole in the wall or something. You know, like how do rats get into places?
The animal control officer said, given how unusual this year has been, it feels appropriate to round off 2020 with such a bizarre job.
Just such a bizarre job. Who said this?
This was top news to round it off.
Right, but who said that?
Oh, the animal control
Oh, okay.
officer. Wait, where do you think the hamster said that?
No, I was thinking that maybe like the security guard said that. I was like, who's a security guard at a candy store?
Round off 2020 was such a bizarre job. Interesting way to put it.
Yeah. Maybe the job was like the hamster job. Like,
Yeah, the
that
hamster's,
that
heist attempt.
that case. Yeah. The heist attempt to try to break in and get candy. It knows what it's doing.
I hope it at least got some candy, at least. I don't know.
Yeah, after that long journey and like surviving the 5-degree weather. Yeah, he deserves a piece.
So, this one's kind of weird. Oh, man. Are you serious? Hold on. Okay, I found it. So, a meteorologist says, here's the straight poop on icicles. Stop eating them.
I'd heard about this.
Dang it.
There is the radio morning show, Elvis Duran in the Morning. They're talking about how like some scientist or health expert was like, Yeah, there's a bunch of crap in your icicles from your roof that melts down, so you're eating all the dirt and the bird poop and all that type of stuff from your roof because it melts down or it runs down and then melts or freezes as your icicles, and then people
Yeah.
eat the icicles, which is disgusting.
So that's the story. And you just
Wow.
said it for me.
Oh, that was the exact same one then? So it wasn't like anything else going on about icicles for any reason?
Not that I can see.
I'm just like, what made that come up now as opposed to like, I don't know, 10 years ago when the same science is out there?
I do like the headline though. Meteorologist warns if you eat icicles, you're eating poop.
Yeah. Maybe people want to eat icicles and maybe they want to eat poop.
You never know. There's some
So,
weird people out there. People are very strange these days.
people are very strange these days.
So I gotta skip that one now. Thanks a lot for ruining it.
I'm sorry, I already knew about it.
You need to stop looking up weird news.
By listening in the mornings. You know what? Maybe just do your job. Be prepared. You said you
I
were
am
so
prepared. Okay, I have 2 topics left.
Okay.
Alright?
Well, we needed 5, so it's a
You didn't at
shame.
least have 3. That's all you had to do was 3 celebrity news. That's all you do for this show.
All right. No, but do you want celebrity news or do you want news that I can make something
You're not making it
bizarro
up.
up?
You're
All
not
right,
making it up.
I can have like a bizarre interpretation on the news because there's none of
Your
that.
only job is that, though. It's just to bring the celebrity news. And you can't even do that. You can't even
All right.
get 3.
All right, wait. So I know for next time, do you just want any 3 celebrity headlines? Because that's a dangerous road, my friend.
Whatever you think is best. You're the celebrity expert.
It's a
Well,
slippery
used to
slope.
be. And now I'm doubting it.
Used to be. Do you know who you're talking to? All right, E-News comes to me. All right,
You've broken a lot of stories, though, but
I have.
I just want you to show a little, initiative here.
I'm sorry, me finding the Peppa Pig and Cardi B beef. Do you know how hard that was to come by? That was a big story.
You'll get a pass just this time, but if you don't come with 3 stories next time,
All right, I know my.
I swear I'll
my-
quit.
My my minimum limit is 3. All right,
At least 3.
at least 3. Well, I did have 4 last week, so just have one of those count towards this week.
But they weren't very good, though.
What, the vampire?
Yeah, name another one from that week.
All right. You also had the "This is the worst Christmas ever."
Oh, yeah. That one
Then-
was lame.
Then you had the Kim Kardashian one, and then there was another one. I don't remember what it was.
I totally nailed that thumbnail last weekend.
You did. It looked like a real vampire.
Not only that, but it was the wrong person.
I could not stop laughing at the idea that somebody looks like you, like how you drew them, and they're walking trying to hide their face under hats, and like looking over their shoulder menacingly. Like the fangs, I don't know why you made the fangs black.
I had to make him visible.
And then the red eyes and like the black circles around the eyes. I was like, I could not stop laughing because I kept thinking if somebody actually looked like that, that'd be one, would be really scary, but also really funny at the same time.
I chose that picture. First of all, I looked up Meghan Markle vampire, and that came up. But it's Kate Middleton looking over at the Queen, and the Queen is like this. And that's why I chose it. But I decided just to cut out the Queen. But in the other thumbnail, it's in there.
Oh my god.
Oh man. Wait. So let me think about this today. Oh, so both of your stories were focused on women today. We've had some objections to that.
Oh yeah, that's right. I have something. This is my third story. It's just addressing other people. If you're gonna say I have negative views on one gender or another gender or a race or another race. Look at all of my victims, if you want to call them victims, of my
Victims,
stories. All right?
Look at his
Because,
body of work, people.
yeah, I've threatened Alec Baldwin. All right? I dished the
Trying to
dirty.
kidnap him.
I dished I dished the dirty on Clarkson's ex-husband. All right? So there's another guy, all right? Friend who accused me of having a negative outlook on women. All right?
Yeah, he described your outlook on women as problematic.
Yes, that is exactly he said. He said problematic. And I don't understand how that could be. It would be, if anything, it's my outlook on celebrities.
I think your outlook on life is problematic.
So that's what I did. I'm going to use the blocked off time from my other would-be celebrity news to address that. Because I don't
if
think
anybody
that's...
has any problems with your stories,
If anybody has a problem with it, come talk to me, and I'll show you exactly why you're wrong.
I'm going to start thinking of what I'm going to use as a thumbnail for this one.
Kyle is pissed. You just take a picture of me, like, really mad. And get, like, the mad emoji around me all over.
I sent you a snap today. It's like those clip videos I do get like 5 views. But the one with Meghan Markle as a vampire has like 40 views already. So we need more clickbaity stuff like that.
Yes, we do. We do need more clickbaity stuff. So you can say this one, Cardi B thinks cartoons are real.
What? I think I know what I'm gonna do though. I've got a good idea for this one.
All right. Well, you're in charge of that stuff. You're the
The thumbnails will make it really bad. I don't have Photoshop or anything.
It's okay. It makes people question what on earth could this actually be. So.
Also, I don't want to spend hours on a thumbnail if it's gonna get like 5 views.
It's fine. The thumbnail is just there. It's just a thing.
All right, so let's move on to the next weird news. But that was a good little aside there.
There we go.
Addressing some problems.
Yeah, and I'm kind of a celebrity, so there you go.
You're what?
I'm kind of a celebrity.
Well, how so?
Because we're on the Greasy Monkey Show. You're kind of a celebrity.
No, not yet.
Not yet? Oh, come on. Don't sell yourself short.
Once we get to 30 subs, then we're celebrities. That's
Fine.
the tipping point.
We're almost celebrities.
All right. Check this. Fox found with impressive shoe collection in Berlin.
Well, that just... Obviously, this fox has been stealing shoes, but it makes it seem like it's been purposefully collecting the shoes to match, like, some type of outfit. And then somebody saw it, I was like, wow. Nice collection there. You looking snazzy, Fox. Or dare I say,
Wearing the shoes
foxy.
around.
Yeah.
I like this where we do it where we get what you think it's gonna be, and it's not even completely close to that.
Right. I'll tell it to you straight. That's my first thought, is that thing was collecting shoes, going shopping. It's like nobody's gonna have a better collection of shoes in the forest than me.
In the forest. He's probably right about that.
So lay the story on us, though. We're all curious.
A fox in a leafy suburb of Berlin has been getting into the spirit of summer by collecting flip-flops.
Oh? So it's not even like real shoes. It's flip-flops.
Could be related to Jessica Simpson and the slippers. Who knows?
Maybe he's against Jessica Simpson and her anti...
Maybe he's been stealing all the slippers.
Maybe.
All right. For weeks, residents of Zellendorf were baffled that a thief was stealing their flip-flops and sports shoes from their gardens that night.
Oh, sports shoes? Okay.
Well, why are you leaving your shoes outside, dummy?
Yeah. And baffled. They're like, what on earth? They are just so incredulously...
If they're baffled just by them missing, think how baffled they would be when they find out it's a fox.
Yeah, that's true. They're like, wow, this
Their
fox...
heads would explode.
The fox has a better collection of shoes than me.
Wow. That's what they said, or what you
That's what no,
say?
that's what they say.
That's what you say.
That's what I say. I haven't even seen it. I clearly know it's other people's mismatched shoes. Wow. These this random assortment of flip-flops and sports shoes is
Better than me.
is better than my entire shoe collection that I have both shoes for, each pair.
Oh man. Finally, a man spotted the culprit on a patch of wasteland in flagrant carrying two blue flip-flops in its mouth. So it took it in pairs.
Wow. So maybe it does have an entire collection of matching shoes.
Dude, the fox had a hoard of over 100 shoes.
What? So 100 pairs or just 100 shoes?
I think just 100 shoes.
So 50 pairs. That's a lot more than I have.
They show a picture, and it looks like there's only like 3 pairs that it got both of them for.
Huh. So all right. So we'll say 3 pairs plus a bunch of other
Um,
random ones.
so he followed the fox, but he couldn't find his own shoe.
He couldn't find his own shoe, so the fox took his, but he's like, "You're not getting yours back, buddy."
Buried it. The man had suspected it might be a fox after raising the matter on a neighborhood watch website and getting complaints from other locals about a missing pair of shoes or one missing shoe. So then
So he thought it was a. So I guess foxes are probably a lot more common there, to assume it was a fox.
We have foxes around here.
Yeah, I mean, but is it how I wouldn't call them common,
Hmm.
right? Would you? I don't know.
Yeah. Nah. I can only seen like a couple since I've lived here.
Yeah, I think I've seen like 1 or 2.
So that's it. That's the whole story.
Wow. So the shoe thief did have an impressive collection of shoes. That's a lot of shoes.
That's living up to its like what fairy tale stereotype, right?
Yeah, or like Swiper the Fox from
Yeah.
Dora the Explorer.
So living up to the stereotype.
Wow. It like makes you question though, why shoes?
I don't know.
Like
It just liked shoes.
I guess maybe like the smell of people's feet or
Ugh,
something. I don't know.
I don't
That'd
know.
be kind of gross, but
They're easy to carry, I guess. I don't know.
yeah. Granted, I mean, you could be like, well, why do dogs pick up like, out of all the clothes that dogs usually pick up, they usually pick up socks.
Right.
So it's like, well, maybe it's just like a thing for the type of animal to do. Like it's something not super big.
Yeah, maybe it's like it's similar size to something they would eat. I don't know.
Maybe. Huh. That is a weird story though. That is a very weird story. It seems like somebody's already done something about it by finding the collection.
Yeah, it still was important to discuss.
It was.
I
So,
think the most important one still so far was the squirrel one in New York.
oh yeah. The
So
things
I
that
was
were
I
attacking
was trying to
people?
find more articles, and it kept popping up everywhere. It was like, in quotes, blood everywhere. Aggressive squirrels attack New York town.
What?
Yeah,
Blood
that was one of the-
everywhere. Somebody walks into that town, there's just blood all over the streets,
You
dead people
might as well
laying
say
everywhere.
murderous squirrels on the I don't know.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
It was just funny. I saw it like 2 or 3 times.
Uh-huh.
All right, on to the next one. This is the last one we got, and it transitions into our next topic.
Okay.
Florida man accused of setting his own truck on fire to give deputies something to do.
So did he thought that police and firefighters were just bored? Didn't have much to do, so he set his own car on fire.
What do you think of that?
That's really weird. Like, how did he was he like, hey, over here, and he just like throws a match into his car?
Suspect says he wanted to give himself an early Christmas present.
Oh, by burning and destroying his own car.
Dude, he's got to be on something. He just looks like it. A
So-
Florida man sent his own truck up in flames because he wanted to give some deputies something to do. Deputies said they received reports of a loud explosion in Crestview and found a truck fully engulfed in flames. When authorities arrived on scene, 28-year-old Kevin Murphy immediately admitted to starting the fire.
He didn't even give them like any investigation to do.
Okay. He was placed in handcuffs, and when deputies searched him, they said they found a glass pipe used to smoke meth in his pocket and a fold-up dollar bill with traces of meth in his wallet.
All right. Well, there
That
you
makes
go.
sense.
That does make sense then. Huh.
That's about it with that story.
I mean, it's not as weird just because now clearly he was on meth.
Right.
So not really thinking too straight there. Um,
How
but
do you feel about
still,
all these Florida man stories?
um, I don't know. I mean, at this point, it's just kind of like white noise, you know?
Were you ever offended because you live in Florida?
No, not really. Like, here's the thing. Here's what I tell people that really have this negative outlook on Florida. That yes, you do have Floridians, like people that were born and raised in Florida, but so many people come from out of state.
Right.
We're this huge melting pot of people living here from all over the country. So by saying Florida man, yes, he does the person does live in Florida, but that doesn't mean it's a Floridian. It could be a person from, who knows where.
Mm-hmm.
So, I never get offended just because it's like, okay, yeah, it takes place here, but then again, you put a highly populated state and then a highly populated state that's highly populated because everybody from everywhere else in the country likes to visit and live here or move here, then yeah, you're gonna get some wackos that come down from wherever else.
I see that point. I mean, there are some weird stories that go on in Florida, but I feel like a lot of the time, Florida's just the butt of jokes anyway.
Yeah.
Man, I like Florida, so I don't know.
And Florida's fine to me. I mean, I don't have any real like deep rooted problems with it or anything like that. So
So, Emma's comment, she said, look up your birthday Florida man articles. Have you done this
ooh,
before?
I have not.
So, I'm going to look up yours.
Okay. Now,
Birthday.
is it supposed to be just like September 30th, or is it supposed to be like September 30th of 1993?
Uh,
I would assume probably just September 30th. I doubt Florida Man was a thing back then, but who knows? Maybe it was.
I thought there's like, okay, there is a website for this.
And thank you, Emma, for commenting
Yeah, thank you.
and giving us a an additional segment here to look or to play around with.
So, I don't know if there's a
So
specific site to be on, but this is one that does it for you. So,
okay,
September 30th, 2019.
okay.
Florida man reunited with iPhone more than a year after he lost it in ocean.
Uh, oh,
And in subtitles, no, it still doesn't work.
ah, darn.
It was
Well,
found by a diver and returned to him. The barnacle-covered phone was not the catch Marshall Sklar expected while diving for lobsters off the coast of Boca Raton after Hurricane Dorian. It was 40 feet of water. I couldn't tell what it was. There's only one clue to its owner. Behind the case, there is a fishing license. Wow, that's pretty cool.
yeah. I was gonna say if the phone didn't work, how did he find the owner? But I guess that solves it right there. The fishing license.
Yeah.
Huh.
So, I mean,
Okay.
yours
So
wasn't
not
particularly weird.
no. Just like okay, like it happened. It's a
Okay.
little interesting. I mean, a year though, like that's a long time
Yeah.
to go losing something and then still like. I mean, think about it. If you drop your phone into the ocean and couldn't get it, you'd be like, all right, I'm probably never gonna see it. And you probably would never see it. But if a year later you find it, like I wonder how that would feel. I'd just be like, oh wow, no way. Like I would be at first, I'd be really skeptical that it's mine.
Yeah. I don't know how that person would still get. I guess how would they find their phone number or something like that?
Maybe it's on the license. I don't know.
Hmm. So I looked mine up, but I'm not sure this is the best site. But okay, October 11th, 2019. Florida man accused of forcing small alligator to drink beer.
Wow. So Forcing a small alligator. All right, so I'm wondering if this was a wild alligator.
They were charged last week with unlawfully taking an alligator.
Wow.
They've arrested a Florida man who provoked a small alligator into biting his arm and poured beer into the animal's mouth.
What the heck? Like, what, to try to get the alligator drunk or something? I'm wondering.
I don't know. They were probably drunk, but there's a
Right.
video of it.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So that's our Florida man, I guess. News there.
Wow. A little interesting. I mean, they're always going to be kind of bizarre or weird in some form or fashion, but those ones were had their own little twist to them.
Uh-huh. So, how about this one for you? On September 30th, 2008, a Florida man dove in and punched a shark after it grabbed nearly his entire dog in its mouth.
Wow. That I mean, good for that guy to go try to save the dog.
The owner managed to free his dog, and both him and the shark bait puppy are totally fine.
I totally. How is like you would think that the dog would be kind of injured to an extent, depending on what type of shark it was, I guess.
Yeah.
Wow. That'd be scary.
I
Like,
don't know what I'd do. So that's quick thinking, I guess.
yeah. Huh. Do you have another one for you?
I can look one up.
Just make it an even 2 for 2.
Okay. Hopefully it's the same site. Nah, nothing comes up for that one.
Darn. I guess just nothing interesting happens on October 11th.
Well,
Florida,
forcing a small alligator to drink beer, that's pretty...
That's true. Yeah, that was the first and only one.
Damn it, that was me. I did that.
That was you. Zoom in on the picture. It's you.
I didn't even know about it either. Just...
No, that's how gone you were. So much
All
beer
right,
you
well,
were drinking.
I don't know if I should use this topic today or keep it on the back burner. What do you
Was it a
think?
comment?
No. Do you have any comments?
I don't know. Do we not have any?
We only have one from last week.
And that was the
Oh,
Florida man one?
wait. She also said, I also need an update on what else Danny got for Christmas.
Ah, yes, that's right. Because you had your Christmas
Late Christmas.
exchange. What day was that?
Sunday.
Sunday. So let us all know, what did you get?
So I didn't get anything big. I got like golf stuff, like golf balls, glove, some tees, and
Okay.
actually my mom got me cologne, so that was cool.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
All right.
Polo
Yeah.
black.
Polo black. All right.
Yeah.
Well, there you go. Was it like in one of like the bigger bottles?
Yeah.
Nice. There we go.
Bunch of
So
candy. You know, stocking
nice.
stuffers. Yeah,
Okay.
nothing big this year, but
I gotcha. That's still fun though. It's
like I
how
said, we just do it for the kids, basically.
right. What was the if you were to guess or say which was the biggest hit for the kids? What present was the biggest hit for them?
They got something this year. I've never seen it before, where it's a toy. They're like squares, but they have magnets on the end of them, so you can build like a house and stuff or whatever you want with it.
Okay.
And they were playing with that for a while.
Huh. So it's like almost like a construction type toy.
It's like a very basic version of Legos or something like that, but with magnets.
Okay. Huh.
So that was pretty
Well.
cool. They handed me the instructions to try to figure it out. I was like, I don't know how to do this.
Right.
But this is for kids. This is stumping me.
And how old are the kids? What's the range of age?
Ali was born 3 years ago. So she's 3. And then Aria was born in 2014, so she's 6.
Okay. Oh, so yeah, that's a fun age because they kind of know the whole Santa deal. Like, they get excited for him, and
Yeah, definitely.
so
So
I mean, assuming that they do. I'm assuming that they get excited for Santa at least.
yeah, I mean they had a bunch of Christmases this year. So,
Okay. Well, good for them,
yeah.
and good for you with your cologne. Finally, you won't smell terrible.
Oh
Ha,
yeah,
got
yeah,
him.
yeah. You really got me on that.
Wow. Well, all
Um,
right.
yeah, I didn't know if I was gonna bring up this topic, but if we look like we're getting pretty up there in time. It's an hour. I can save it for another time.
Okay. Is it something that you should tease the audience with? Like next week, listen when we discuss.
Should I? I don't know. I think
I'm
we should
fine.
just save it.
Just save it.
Yeah,
All right.
and
Well, there
we'll
for
just
next.
I'll just say that it's exciting. You won't want to miss it, so please tune in next time, and we're gonna go over this crazy topic. All right.
All right. Is it gonna be in the comments part of the
I think I
segment?
was trying to aim for it at the end of the weird news before the comments, but
Okay. All right.
it's not
Cool.
like
Cool.
this show
Cool.
is super structured or
All
anything.
right. All right. Well, there you have it. You everybody
Well,
hears.
you know, if it, do you think we're getting this format a bit tired out, or how do you feel about our new revamped Greasy Monkey show?
Um, I feel like maybe the if I'm being completely honest, the celebrity part is a little bit of a stretch anymore. It's it's one thing to have like, every once in a while have that Warren Beatty and what's her Faye Dunaway type thing come up.
Well, you
But I
just
find
want to do it
myself
because
like,
it's only work you do. You don't want to do any work.
oh, right, right, right. So if I can find something else to contribute, then I will. Maybe I'll start thinking up of ideas that could possibly either go with and or replace or, take turns with the celebrity stuff.
We just need big names to clickbait. That's all we need. That's why I wanted
That's
it in here.
true. All right. So if I do find something else, I'll at least have at least one celebrity type thing to talk about. So we have the clickbait, but I'll also think of other things to maybe spice up the show, change it up a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of like how we free flow with it sometimes, and we have stuff
Yeah.
to actually talk about, and there's no dead
Yeah.
air.
I mean, I wouldn't mind like if I were to find some weird article and then get your take on it too, just to see your reaction. So it's not
That's what I
all
do to
me
the celebrity
reacting.
stuff, though.
That's true. That's true. I guess I'm just gonna have to start reading you the celebrity headlines, hear what you say, and it's probably gonna be like a normal person reacting to it, then me coming up with some bizarro interpretation. So,
So I'm
but I
just
mean,
trying. I'm just trying to think because we don't even know what we were gonna do with this show until we started talking about the important discussion thing.
yeah, we were like originally gonna have on our way, way, way back, we had just the movie talk, and that I don't know, maybe like each week we can have a different topic that we discuss. So like one week we have movies, and that's what
Well,
the
it shouldn't.
comments can
I don't
be,
think it should be so planned out. I mean, just
right?
think of stuff to talk about and then bring it.
Yeah, I mean we can have a segment where it's like, all right, we have a free for all segment where it's like, all right, then if
Free
we
for
do have
all.
comments, the comments can kind of give us ideas as to what topics we should maybe talk about. So if there's something in sports or noteworthy, like that's why I do want people to. I like it when people say, hey, like, look into this or ask us a question like Nick and Emma do
Yeah,
on a regular basis. So
I love
we do it.
interacting with the fans.
Yes, we do appreciate it. Even if you guys feel like you guys are the only ones that listen to the show, we appreciate it, and we appreciate you leaving the comments. So don't feel like it goes unnoticed, and don't feel like it goes underappreciated.
Right. What he said.
So,
Yeah, the only thing, the only way we can grow is clickbait. I'm telling you.
it is. It's true. And if you guys have any ideas about maybe if
Well,
you
we can clickbait.
we can what?
Do you guys have any ideas of what we can clickbait?
Yeah. If you guys have clickbait ideas, or if you guys have ideas on maybe some possible changes to the structure of the show, we're open to ideas.
Not too many though, because I
Yeah,
still want
not too
control over
much.
this.
Yeah. Yeah, we want control, but we will be open to listening, fielding, and
Doesn't mean we're gonna do
considering.
it, but I will listen to it.
Yes,
Right?
and we'll consider it. But if it doesn't happen, it's no offense. But it is our show.
is our show in the end. So actually,
Yeah.
don't give us suggestions. Actually,
Yeah, you know what? This is our stuff. We're gonna go down with this shit if it
we start
sucks.
out saying that we're very open minded. At the end, we're like, nah, no, no.
No, actually keep your stupid comments in your pocket.
My God, I want to watch that again so bad.
For those of you that don't know, that's the movie called The Room
I need
by
somebody to show it to. I'm not just gonna watch it by myself.
yeah, by Tommy Wiseau and Greg Sestero. And if you haven't heard, there's a movie out much newer and much better called The Disaster Artist, where
Well,
they.
I wouldn't say it's better.
All right, it's not.
It's more
It's
of
not.
a real movie.
Yes, it's a real movie that's not trying to be serious. That ends up being funny. It's just like more of like an actual movie.
It's about the making of the movie.
Yes. So, if you guys ever for this week, if you guys watch either of those movies, let us know. Let us know in the comments that you watched it, and then give us some ideas about what to talk about in terms of that movie next week.
All right, I think that's good then. I'll save this topic I had for next week, I guess.
Yeah, sounds good to me then.
So we still stretched it out, even though I thought we didn't have enough content this week.
Yeah, we got over an hour, so hopefully the listeners don't.
And I think it's hard for people to understand that, or it's just hard to do this when we're in different places, you know?
Yes, it is, because
we do have like a Facebook video chat up, so that helps.
So, yeah, but on only one screen, because I have to have Facebook, the video, Audacity, and then my whatever news articles I'm looking at.
It'd be cool if we could react to videos and stuff, but we're not in the same place, so. And I would do a video podcast, even though it takes a lot of time, if we were in the same place. It would be impossible to do with us in two places. Or it would be a lot of work, and I don't want to spend that much time on this.
Right.
So
let us know that as well in the comments, guys. Would you guys like to hopefully eventually at some point watch us do a podcast as opposed to just listen?
It would only be like 20 minutes. I'm not doing anything longer than that.
Yeah, we'd have to just do little clips here and there, but it'd still be about funny. You wouldn't get all of these back to back stuff, but you'd get like, smaller
I don't know
segments,
that.
I guess.
I don't know, man. We would. That's a lot of investment to put into it.
But we'll see. We'll see. I mean, we're just gauging interest. That's all.
Yeah, I mean, this is the fifth one back, right?
Yeah.
We have a sort of rhythm, but I didn't know if you were getting tired of it or like.
I'm not getting tired of it. I just know it gets tough. Like, only so much can happen in a week.
I tell you, for the last 2 weeks, I've been exhausting everything.
Yeah, well, I think maybe what we need to do is maybe like you can start just stockpiling some weird stories and only do like three an episode or something, as opposed to like 5, 6, 7.
Right.
So that way we have material for longer on, as opposed to just like exhausting it all now. So.
Well, they don't come for the articles; they come for us. All right.
Yeah.
So listen to us. Here.
Are the hottest of takes.
Yeah,
the best of jokes, the funniest of laughs.
That you laughed so hard at was it the Peppa Pig one?
The Peppa Pig, it got me, dude. I found that article and I was laughing when I first saw it, especially with the part where it made it seem like Peppa Pig responded, like a brag about having dry and clean shoes.
My God! All right, so that's good for this show.
Yep.
Yeah.
Again, like, comment, subscribe.
We haven't gotten any new subs for like 2 weeks. What the hell?
Share us with your friends. If you guys feel like people just want to listen to stuff while at work or whatever, if you think that they might actually find some type of enjoyment out of this, pass it along.
Yeah, share it.
We want to get up to 30. Our 30 is our
30 is our next goal. If we can get to 30, I'll be happy. If it's not one of us using our channels to subscribe to it.
Right. So, just like, comment, subscribe, share if you
you actually get some outside comments on your laptop video, but they're kind of random.
Oh, yeah.
We just need people outside our friend group to start watching us, and the only way to do that is clickbait. I'm telling
That's
you.
true. We'll do clickbait for now.
I want a
And then
bunch of Jessica Simpson fans to watch that podcast and just berate us in the comments.
like this, like Jessica Simpson 1 is like almost like a has been, but they
Oh, I bet
they
she takes
she's got her
offense by
fan.
that. She's out doing stuff.
Well, maybe she is,
That's
but she's not in the
problematic. That's
public eye as
ageist,
much.
Kyle.
Huh?
That's
That's ageist.
yeah.
Hey,
She's a
I'm
real
not
has
saying
been.
I'm not saying she's real has been. Yeah, been there, done that. Seen her boring
We almost,
old
I mean,
news.
you kind of talk shit about Taylor Swift, and
I
people
did.
would have got on you on that.
Yeah. Well, we use her in the clickbait though? No.
I forgot what I think, what was that one? I don't even remember. Whatever.
Yeah. So,
All right, let's end this.
all right,
We're already
everybody.
way past time.
Yep. And since we didn't say it before, Happy New Year to everybody.
Happy New Year. Hopefully this year is better. There's better weird news. Hopefully it's just going to start flooding in to
Yep.
entertain you people.
Yeah, to you people. So, but yeah, so all right, everybody. I guess we will talk to you next time.
All right. See ya.
See ya. Bye.
I hate you all. Don't don't ever listen. Bye.